Our feet are constantly under stress. It's no wonder that 80% of us will have some sort of problem with our feet at some time or another. Many things affect the condition of our feet: activity level, occupation, other health conditions, and perhaps most importantly, shoes. The foot is an incredibly complex mechanism. Over the next few minutes, I will try to highlight the structures that relate to conditions and surgical procedures of the foot. The important structures of the foot can be divided into several categories. These include bones and joints, ligaments and tendons, muscles, nerves, and blood vessels. The ankle joint is sometimes referred to as a mortise and tendon joint. The two bones of the lower leg, the large tibia and the smaller fibula, come together at the ankle joint to form a structure known as a mortise. One of the larger bones of the foot, the talus, forms the tendon of the ankle joint by fitting into the mortise formed by the tibia and fibula. The mortise and tendon structure is well known to carpenters and craftsmen who use this joint in the construction of everything from furniture to large buildings. The arrangement is very stable. The two bones that make up the back part of the foot, sometimes referred to as the hind foot, are the talus and the calcaneus or heel bone. The talus is connected to the calcaneus at the subtalar joint. The ankle joint allows the foot to bend up and down. The subtalar joint allows the foot to rock from side to side. The hind foot is connected to a set of 5 tarsal bones that work together as a group. These bones are unique in the way they fit together. There are multiple joints between the tarsal bones. When the foot is twisted in one direction by the muscles of the foot and leg, these bones lock together and form a very rigid structure. When they are twisted in the opposite direction, they become unlocked and allow the foot to conform to whatever surface the foot is contacting. The tarsal bones are connected to 5 long bones of the foot, called the metatarsals. The connections between the tarsal bones and the metatarsal bones are fairly rigid, and not much movement occurs at the joints. Finally, there are the bones of the toes, the phalanges. The great toe, like the thumb, has only 2 phalanges. Each of the other 4 toes has 3 phalanges. The joints between each phalange are called the interphalangeal or IP joints. There is not a great deal of motion in the IP joints. The joint between the metatarsal and the first phalanx is called the metatarsophalangeal or MTP joint. Together, all of the MTP joints form the ball of the foot, and movement in these joints is very important for a normal walking pattern. The big toe or hallux is the most important toe for walking, and the first MTP joint is a common area for problems in the foot. Ligaments are the soft tissues that attach bones to bones. Tendons are soft tissue structures that attach muscles to bones. The large Achilles tendon is the most important tendon for walking, running, and jumping. It attaches the calf muscles to the heel bone to allow us to raise up on our toes. Most of the motion in the foot is caused by the stronger muscles in the lower leg, whose tendons connect in the foot. Contraction of the muscles in the leg is the main way that we move our feet to stand, walk, run, and jump. As you can see, the anatomy of the foot is very complex. When everything works together, the foot functions correctly and allows us to walk without pain. But when one part becomes damaged, it can affect the balance of the entire foot. Because we rely on our feet to carry our entire weight and walk across all types of surfaces, it is easy to see why a stable, painless foot is so important to our daily lives.